Hello, welcome back to the Crafty Organizer. I'm Noreen Burke, and on this channel, I love bringing you ideas for organizing, decluttering, doing upcycles, DIYs, and anything crafty. Today, we're going to do something I've only done a couple of times, and that is a Dollar Tree haul. Now, the reason I'm doing this, because again, I don't typically do this on my channel, but my Dollar Tree is horrible. And it has been empty for months. Well, the other day I went in and not only was it stocked, but it had boxes everywhere. And you could tell these were things they intended to get in the fall. So I wanted to show you just in case your store is about to get a huge shipment of things. Let's get started. A couple of months ago, I had shared some cute little ideas that I had seen, and one of them was an old-fashioned fan. Well, it was made from Dollar Tree items. One of them was a funnel, but the other was the little wheel part of this windmill sign. And because I had seen it after the summer, I couldn't find them. My Dollar Tree is starting to get their spring things out, so as soon as I saw this, I grabbed it. So I'm going to go ahead and make that little fan for you in the next couple of videos, so stay tuned. But I was happy to grab this. Of course, I think almost all of the Dollar Trees are getting their Valentine's things out. My store had an abundance of it, but some of the stores, including mine, also had St. Patrick's Day and Easter. I hate telling you to buy things if you don't need them. However, if you see anyone making crafts, sadly, buy those items from the Dollar Tree now because they sell out so quickly and it's really frustrating. I did grab these little picks. They have the little clips at the end so that you can attach them to things. But if I take it apart and don't use them, I'm certainly going to keep the clips. So don't know what I'm doing with these yet, but I decided to grab them. Another one that I saw that I thought was so cute, these are particle board envelopes. I bought the two different types, but the little Valentine inside comes out, and I thought it would be really cute because I can obviously customize these to say whatever I want, but I liked the idea that you could put something inside. I think this might be a great addition to a wreath idea or a larger item, but even on their own, just doing a staggered effect, these are super cute. So if you like these or you already have an idea, go grab them quick. I've been watching a new YouTuber and she did this cool glass effect that made me think, I wonder if I could play around with that effect and start to DIY depression glass. I love depression glass. I have a huge collection of the pattern called Cherry Blossom. It's something that I started collecting as a teenager. So I grabbed this patterned plastic plate and I'm going to be trying that effect on it, and if it works, I'll share the entire video with you, and if not, I'll just do it as a little quick highlight, but I can't wait to see if it works. At least this way I only invested $1. I wish they had some glass plates that had some sort of texture on them. That would have been my first choice, but I'll try it on the plastic anyway. Here is the thing that I was most excited about and why I decided to go ahead and do the video. So many of you have these crafter squares and they're fabulous. And when I walked into my store this time, they had added 2 independent little freestanding units to house all of their crafter square. And I thought, oh no, are they minimizing the little section we had? Because our section was ridiculously small and didn't have nearly what most of the other stores had when I see them on YouTube videos. But when I walked back, our section was fully stocked, had expanded, had little freestanding things in the aisles for supplies, as well as the 2 additional things up front. So I was really excited to see things so fully stocked. One of the items that they finally had were these little cutting mats, and I understand why everybody has been raving about them now. They are the perfect size for doing small cuts. They're a good thickness. I love the dimensions on them. You have lots of sizes on here, as well as the different angles to cut different type of mitered cuts. So this is amazing. I'm really excited to finally get my hand on one of those. The actual measurements is 6 by 8, but of course the mat is a little bit larger than the cutting area. So I grabbed 2. I'm gonna have one inside because sometimes I don't feel like pulling out my giant cutting board. I'll do some research and make sure they're food safe, but when I'm just chopping up a quick veggie, this might be a great option. So I'm really excited to have this. But the one that had me go nuts, and if you're on my Facebook page, you already saw a peek into my cart as I was leaving, my store got the vinyl. If you have been buying vinyl from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, you know that these rolls, unless you get them on sale, are pretty expensive. The reviews that I've been seeing for this vinyl are phenomenal. So I'm excited to try it, but it's a 12-inch by 48-inch for $1. If your store is $1.25, it's still $1.25. That is a phenomenal, phenomenal deal. So I got just a few. I don't normally go into the Dollar Tree and splurge. And again, I spent $20, but I usually truly go in, just buy the absolute thing I need, or I keep my blinders on, and if I know I'm looking to do a specific craft, I try and find just the things that will be used for that project or supplies to replenish what I've been using. But when I saw all this vinyl, I decided just buy it. Just buy it. Even if my kids use it for crafting, it's still a phenomenal deal. So the colors that I got, of course, I bought every glitter I could find. So I got glitter gold, I got glitter black, and I got glitter pink. So I am so excited to get those and try them. And again, each roll was 12 inches by 48 inches, so 4 feet worth of vinyl. I also got just plain black and white. These are a matte color, again, 48 inches. I did get the little farmhouse check, the buffalo check. I thought that would be cute, even if I cut it larger for different types of templates and things, or to just wrap something like a box. This is a great buy. I can't even get contact paper that's gonna be these dimensions. The one I went crazy for, I don't know why I love this so much, but I do. I'm gonna pull it out of the package so you can see it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I got holographic vinyl. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I swear to God, I'm 55. If I could find a pair of shoes that were like this, I would wear them every day. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I just think it's fabulous. I'm so excited about this. And again, 4 feet? 4 feet. I cannot wrap my little head around 4 feet of vinyl for $1.25. And my store did jump up. It's $1.25 now. But you know, they've held that price for a very long time. And I know they've had some struggles, especially with so many other prices going up. And for a while, they were minimizing the item. And I would rather, instead of getting, 10 feet of the ribbon instead of the 15 that they were doing before, I would frankly rather spend the quarter more so that I'm getting the larger quantities. So be watching, because they are still minimizing the quantity and dimensions and sizes of things. So make sure you're familiar with what you're getting. Oftentimes, it is more economical to get the larger size item elsewhere than it is to get at the Dollar Tree. Like the Aleene's glue, I know they're adorable, but I personally think those tiny little bottles end up being more expensive than just buying a larger size. That's my own personal opinion. Also the wood, unless it's the die cut dimensional pieces, those little planks of wood that they're selling right now, I don't think it's worth it, because you can get a 4-foot piece at Lowe's or Home Depot or Ace Hardware or whatever lumber place that you can go to. You can get a 4-foot section for under $2. So you're getting a lot more wood that way. I think the quality is probably equal, so do some research before you buy them. But this one I think is a good deal. Dollar Tree carries Hallmark brand. And they are still so affordable. Even the envelope is marked Hallmark. I don't know if you can see that embossed on there. But I ended up getting 4 cards, which would have been at least $12 if I had gone to CVS, Rite Aid, Walmart. $2. The Hallmark cards at the Dollar Tree are just 50 cents a card for Hallmark brand. And some of them even have the little glitter and lovely little spots on them, or the foil embossing on them. They are just as beautiful, just significantly more affordable. So one of my goals this year is to try and reach out to my friends more often. I was making and doing friend mail, and I love doing that. I've not been managing my time as well lately, so that's something I really want to get back into. So for a short interim, I'm buying the cards, but hopefully I can get back into making them this spring. The last thing I want to show super quick were these little planters. I thought these were so stinking cute. This one has little daisies all over it, and this one just has a band that's going around. So I got 2 with the band, and then I'm going to do something decorative with this third one. But I thought those would look so cute on a shelf, so I grabbed those. Some of the planter pots that they have right now are amazing. Look at this thick pot that they had. I was really, really surprised by the thickness of this, the weight of it. It was really solid. It came in 4 different colors, but I know many stores have other colors. And if you don't like it, if it's not matching your decor, these are worth going ahead and grabbing and using the Krylon or Rust-Oleum paint that has the primer in it. Paint them to match your decor. Sponge them so that they look like they have more texture to it, or use the textured paints that they have out there. There's so many things that you can do, but the base pot only being $1.25, being this large and this beefy is well worth the money. So if you see those, grab them as well. As I said, my store had so much in it. Clearly they had expected to get these items for back to school because my end caps had a lot of back to school items. They also had a lot of fall items that were around and a lot more gift sets, which I'm sure they had hoped to get before the holidays to sell for Christmas, but now they can go ahead and push them for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, get them into Easter baskets. So I know they'll sell through these products, especially since many of you had seen them on these haul videos but didn't get the items in your store. So keep an eye out, talk to your manager, find out when they're getting deliveries, and scoop down on these items while you can if you need them. If you see a comment, I will never list, click here for more information, or click here for a great deal. That's not something I will ever list. I will be forthright, honest, tell you what it is. In my description on my videos, I have links to Amazon or other playlists or my website, but you'll never see me linking anything like that in a comment unless you have asked a specific question, and then I will go into detail saying, hey, here's something I found that matches the hutch you were looking for, or a way to fix the problem that you're having. I'll be very specific. So if you see a generic, especially if it's Crafty Organizer WhatsApp, that's not me, and I am so sorry to any of you who might have clicked on that. If you're ever unsure, just leave an additional comment going, hey Nora, is this you? And I will absolutely answer back. But these WhatsApp bots that are coming out, it's a virus that they're attaching, or they're trying to get information from you. So don't click it. I've reported it to YouTube. I've tried to delete everyone that I see. I know the Posh Paper Lady had the same issue. So it's frustrating. Clearly these guys are talented. I wish they would use their talents for something positive instead of wreaking havoc on these poor people who click these links. So I apologize. I just redid my living room. I moved everything around, so I'm excited to show you that process in just a couple of days. I also re-upcycled an upcycle I did last spring, so that's another one that I'm excited to show you. And this is all trying to get me that oomph motivation that I sometimes need to get through that linen closet. I have been avoiding that for 2 years. So this is my year. I'm gonna get through that linen closet. I'm gonna bring you with me, show you how I handle getting things into such a tiny space. I'm gonna be doing some purging, and then I'll move through some of the other areas of my home that I do need to purge. So if you're interested in those types of videos, please make sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you on that next video. Thanks to my patrons, thanks to you, and I'll see you in just a few days. Bye.